John Florence, number 3 in the world, taking on Leo Fioravanti, rated number 20 in the world, coming into stop number 4. And what a great matchup. One of these guys will move on into the round of 16, but you're seeing more time on the clock than we've had in this event, which goes to show that we have just entered the overlapping format, this being the first heat. Welcome to the round of 32 here at the Boost Mobile Margaret River Pro, presented by Corona. John Florence taking on Leonardo Fioravanti, and Leo demands the start on a bomb. Frontside wrap, nice and controlled from the Italian. Big rip off the lip. Layback under the closeout section, and Leonardo finishes on his feet of the swell that we had today. This is how this one got started.
Yeah, well, Leo got the inside on John on this one. It's a smoking wave, and these turns here are the money turns. That's a brilliant turn by Leo, and he finishes it, snaps under the lip, and yeah, he beats it out front.
I love that direction change, straight to the lip, Bugs.
Yeah. So this is his second move. He comes around this section and he gets another one in, and this turn here, Joe, just look at that. Real commitment. And thrusts his board out in front of him and finishes cleanly. So that's 3 big maneuvers there for Leo.
He's on the one behind him, setting up a first turn. There's that searing carve. Nice tight wrapping cutback. Florence wraps it again and hops out of the end section, starting off with an immediate exchange to open up the round of 32. John versus Leo Fioravanti, and then John on the answer. Much bigger wave to kick this one off.
Yeah, well, we know that Peyton and John, he just carves it down the face. Then he goes into just a series of turns that he doesn't quite get this last turn in. So he elects to pull out the back, and but this first turn, this is the money turn. Look, it's a good size wave. The Peyton and John Florence snaps under, who drives it down, holds that rail like nobody else can. Then he brings it round. There's not really the big pocket for him. He would have liked to be able to go up there and get a really vertical section, hit that flat section. Just gets a couple of nice carve, roundhouse cutback here. Looks like he's setting up for the inside, but then he looks along and goes, no, didn't like the look of the finish.
A couple of us that were waiting to see if Courtney was going to make it out had to make that switch in the last minute, as she was a favorite. Solid one setting up. Florence under priority, pulls in deep at main break. John trying to pull off another miracle inside the tube. And tube riding, you're often thinking about it at the box. Main break, you have those moments.
You kind of got the feeling that John was surfing within himself, that it really, the wave offered no further opportunity, and he's going to stay alive. And I figured this is the way he's going to surf the heat, Joe.
John's up again, under priority, starts that carve, kind of has to sit on it again to finish it. Snap out of that last section, and then we'll lay down another classic fade and cutback. Little room there for a big finish, and that one was a searing top turn wrap. So had to get a little creative. Didn't have the flow that he was hoping for after that first maneuver, but he's definitely improved the 1.3.
Oh, I like this wave. You know, that first turn, he kind of gets in a little bit of trouble there, and then he just brings it all back. See, he just got his leg went off the board. So this is a recovery. Now he goes into his rhythm, and these last 2 turns are really solid. Just carves it down the face, and he needs a big finish, and he gets one, Joe.
He can do that finishing move kind of in his sleep, that layback carve in the guts of the wave. It's always so interesting where he puts his board. He's always going super high on that lip line. This one, he stumbled. Some people would just be like over the wave at that point because they kind of had a misstep on that first turn. But I think he did a good job just to hang in there, building on that second scoring ride to put some pressure on Leo.
Yeah, like he would have looked at this wave after that and gone, well, yeah, it's worth sticking with. You know, he's going to get scored down on that first maneuver. I mean, it's amazing that he had to recover from basically 2 different things, but I love this finish.
That's where he put so much power into that finish. The timing was brilliant before that section shut down. Gets to come here, do some big frontside airs, and he's had so many keepers for his major movies. Here comes Florence under the watch of Leo Fioravanti. A big layback hammer. Perfect transition to bottom turn into another wrap. The guy who sets the pace on how to perform at main break is delivering once again. What do you think, Bugs?
Oh, this first turn is outrageous, Joe. Look at this. Just puts everything into it. Oh, that is so beautiful to watch. Incredible. John Florence at his best. And he's just looking for a good finish here. He knows he's already banked some pretty decent points. The wave really gets fat here. Gets a nice carving turn there, and just finishing off.
The Italian trying to pull off a heroic effort after waiting the entire heat. He's going to be deep on this right at main break. With 5 seconds on the clock, he's got to give it everything he's got. Little layback to start. Big layback in the guts of the wave, but he can't hang on.
Oh my gosh, that was like 37 minutes he waited for that wave, and he gave it all. And I mean, that is super frustrating. They were sitting on that outside tier, one step further, one plateau further out, waiting for the bomb. So much respect for his opponent. He knew he couldn't leave John Florence out there, and he's kind of paid the price.